and welcome back for another cult cinema review. Today we're going to be taking a look at a 1982 film called Class of 1984. The plot revolves around a new music teacher coming to an inner city school. The teacher is kind of a pacifist teacher, and he runs a little bit afoul of a juvenile student and his punk gang that more or less run the school. As he kind of pushes back against them, they keep coming at him in various ways, eventually pushing him to his limit, and it kind of becomes a revenge film. For a kind of exploitation-y type film, it's very well done, and it's got some very big actors in it. Roddy McDowall, Perry King, and a very young Michael J. Fox. Now, the director Mark Lester said that the film was inspired by true stories of school violence. In particular, a story of a teacher who brought a gun to school to control his students. The film was shot in an actual high school in Toronto over the summer break. It was shot in, I believe, about 45 days. There's a club scene in the movie that was shot in a real club with real area punks. They had sent out an ad calling for quote-unquote slam dancers, and they said about 100 or so kids showed up, and most of the scenes of the dance floor are improvised and real, and some of the actors got a little roughed up during that scene because the punky kids got a little overzealous. There's also a scene with some skinned animals and such in a lab. Those were all real animals, but they were gotten from an animal morgue, so they were already well dead before they got into the scene. And the actors had said that the smell was so horrible that many of them refused to even enter the room, which makes Perry King and Roddy McDowall's scene in there all the more amazing. Now, originally, the ratings board was going to give this movie an X rating, but they made some edits specifically to a rape scene and one or two of the murder scenes in order to bring that down and eventually get an R rating. Now, this is actually a really good movie, even for like an exploitation-y type film. The acting is very well done. Like I said, many of the actors are fairly well known. Roddy McDowall, Perry King, and even the very young Michael J. Fox does a very good job. And Timothy Van Patten, who I'm not sure really went to do too much more acting after this, but he is really good as the delinquent boss of the punk kids. It's a really good story. It's really well done. The violence actually seems necessary at the end and fitting considering everything that comes before it. It doesn't seem quite as out of place as it does in some exploitation type films, but I would highly recommend this. It's a very, very good film all around. And I think that's going to do it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Thank you.